Greetings. Today I'm going to go over some quick hints and tips and working with Google Slides. We've all seen Google Slides. We know how to add slides. We know how to change some of the backgrounds. I want to show you how to change the size. So to change the size, I'm going to go to File, Page Setup, and click down to Custom. In that case, I can change the size to really whatever I want. The biggest we've done is a 4 foot by 6 foot slide. In this case, I'm going to keep it simple. I'm going to keep it to an 8 by 12. There we go. So now we get a nice vertical slide. I'm going to take my headlines off and any text box. We know that you can add text boxes just like this. In this type of slide, you can see I can change my fonts right here. I'm going to be using some bigger font sizes because this is a little bit bigger than what we're normally used to. So this will be my headline, and if I need to change the font or the size, I'll just click right through here. These are pretty basic things that most people know. I want to show you how to put shapes on your slide. So I would click my shape tool here, and you can see I have a variety of shapes I can choose from. I'm just going to choose a triangle because it stands out. Click and drag the triangle there. You can see it's filled with gray. If I need to change the colors, I go up here to my fill color, and I can change the inside color to whatever I want. The outside is going to have a black line. That's called a stroke. The stroke line is right here. I can change that color. So you can see now that it's just a thin kind of blue line. If I need to change the size of that line, that stroke line weight is going to be adjusted right here. So now you can see that line weight. I can make it a dotted line too if I wanted to. So I can move that around. I can increase the size just like I would with any sort of artwork. I can go back. I can change the stroke color. There we go. So I'm going to delete this. Here I have my line tools, and you can see I have all sorts of lines that I can choose from. Here's just a curved line, and again, that's controlled by the line color and the line weight, so those stroke weights. So I can move this around just as I normally would. So all of that is pretty standard things. I'm going to insert an image. Let's leave it a camp image. There we go. Select any image, doesn't matter. And the same is true here. If I wanted to add a box or a line around the image, a stroke line around that, I would go up here, I would change the color, and I would change the weight. So you can see that here. What a lot of people don't know is you can also crop this image. So this is my cropping tool right here. It looks like two right angles with a line running through it. And I can crop it, move it around if I need to, but I can also crop it into a shape. So I can change the shape of the image, and again I can go back and I can change that anytime I want to. Now the last thing is a custom color. I'm going to put a shape in here, and let's say I want a custom color right here. If I go into my fill color, I can actually click custom right here, and I can create a color that's not on the color palette that Google gives me. There we go. Now, if I use an add-on or an extension like Color Picker, let's put a picture back in there. Let's say I want to, with the Color Picker extension, let's say I want to pick a color that's that blue right there. I would click the extension, and you can see right there. Oh, you can see on the bottom I have a code. It starts with number 7293F2. I'm going to hit Command C to copy that. And if I go, oh, I need to click out of it now. If I go over to my if I go over to my color and hit custom, I can add that number right there, Command V to paste, and I've just matched that blue color that was in the image. Let's make that line around the picture a little bigger. So that's how I can choose my colors. I can make my fonts that color. I can choose multiple colors. Again, I just go to the color picker, and let's say I want that orange right there. Command C to copy it. I'll X out of it, and I'll go to custom, highlight it, Command V, and now I have that orange color in my picture. So those are some basic little hints and tips with Google Slides that you may or may not know.